What's up, guys? Killer back here with another Empires of Puzzles video, and today we're gonna go over the 4-star regular summon pools. I don't think I clarified very well in my last 3-star video because I got a lot of people saying, "Man, the special heroes, the event heroes, 3 stars too." Okay, we're making a video on characters or heroes that you can get every and any day of the week. So, for instance, if I dropped $100 right now in the regular pool that's got justice on it, every hero we're focusing on will go. You could get them anytime. So the 3-star heroes that I don't have from events, I don't have because I only really the first event I think I got was Halloween. I was there for the Sands, but I didn't get anybody because I had the icon. Um, the Christmas event was the second event. I actually got heroes on the event. This is videos about characters that you can get from a gold token with no event going on, 300 gems. That's it. That's what these videos are. So this is the 4-star. Today we're going to go over the red, and I believe we're going to go over blue. I know the last one was a little bit long, 40. That was a long video, and I might just knock out all of them right now. I believe we'll have enough time to make this one too because the 4-star is a little more interesting, and I'm probably going to do this video a little bit different. So we've got Colin, we've got Scarlett, we've got Boltus, we've got Gormak, and we've got woo, ooh, Kylie? Let's go with Kylie. We'll go with Kylie. I think it's Kylie. I'm totally probably messing it up, but it is what it is. Um, so let's go with what they do. So Colin is kind of just, I don't know. He is a friend and a foe of mine. I ain't going to front. Like sometimes he's slow and it helps me. Sometimes he hits just as right in time and I'm getting jacked up. Colin has Firestorm. Deals 160 damage to all enemies. All enemies receive 150 damage over 6 seconds. As you can see, I don't have him maxed out, and he's only at level 4. Colin is upgraded however you pronounce the other guy. But he's an upgrade version of him. They have the exact same skill set. The difference is Colin's going to hit harder, and he's still slow, but he's the man. I ain't going to front. And you'll see where his upgrade comes from in 5-star. I don't have that character. I don't have Alzard yet, but I'm sure he's coming. Then we're going to go over Scarlett. Scarlett's kind of unique, but she is actually in the main pool. I thought she was a specialty character when I first got her because I was like, man, she looks completely different. I think she's probably one of the newer heroes. Um, Blade Barrage deals 200 damage to the target and nearby enemies. The target and nearby enemies get 28% attack, negative attack for 6 turns. So she does attack down. So basically, she debuffs your attack. She can be your worst enemy too in the arena. Or in the arena, in raids. I've had some trouble with her sometimes. Colin has beat me. Has been a reason I've been beaten before. Boltus. Boltus is the red is I think red's healer on the 4-star. I was going to say the first healer, but there's Hawk Moon, so that's not true. Um, he's a healer, but he's also a buffer. So recover 27 health for all allies, and all allies get a 48 attack increase for 4 turns. Boltusk is definitely my #1 pick out of the red for you guys to get. He was actually my first 4-star hero. I leveled all the way up for healing, and I've had him for a while, and Boltusk is the man. I ain't gonna front. He has bailed me out a bunch of times, and he actually works really good with Tarlac. Honestly, he does work really good with Tarlac, but I'd put somebody else now that I've got different teams. But for a while, it was him for a while. So Gormak. Now Gormak, I'd probably recommend #2. Gormak is definitely, I think if you got him, give him some meat. Give him some meat and potatoes. Give him some heroes. Gormak deals 260% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby allies. The target and nearby nearby enemies get 22 defensive down for 6 turns. So he's another -1. I think he looks cool, and honestly, I think he's like just Boltus's brother. They look alike to me, or they look similar as far as the description or like the animation. Sorry, I couldn't get it out. Then go Kylie. Kylie's cool. Deals 295% damage to the target and to the target. The target receives 162 damage over 6 turns. So Kylie's fast. Kylie's fast. Personally, I go Kylie probably number 5 out of the group. Kylie's my 5th pick. And the reason I say that is because Colin, just when he goes off, he's just such a beast. If you're going in gold, if you're that silver gold area, Colin is jacking you up more than Kylie is. You can probably beat Kylie, and I think Colin. I've seen him in the center spot, so I think he has enough defense to do the tanking because he's slow attack too. So number 1 would be Boltus, number 2 would be Gormak, number 3 would be Scarlett for me, and Colin would be number 4, and then Kylie. I believe the defensive down, the debuffs in the buffing, that's more important than the burns. Because the difference between a burn is its limited damage versus, again, if you hit that diamond, you hit that dragon token, or you hit that chain, you get that lucky chain of, like, let's say you had a 10 chain, or if you got the defensive down, or if you got the defensive or the offensive up on your turn, or on your team, sorry, on your turn, you're actually doing more damage with those 3 characters, or preventing more damage with those 3 characters than you are with Kylie and Colin. That's the reason why I rock with them. So let's get on into the action and see how these guys perform. Clearly rocking all red team. This is the little steel quest. I thought I'd just bring them in for that. Don't know if we're gonna have. No, I don't know if we'll make it that far because this team is a lot better than the 3 stars were, and they hit it a little bit harder. And well, we got 2 off right now, so I'll go ahead and use Scarlett's real quick. And so, as you can see, she hits all 3 targets. She does that, and she defensive down, so you see that. And then we'll go ahead and use Kylie over here. And as you can see, the burn, but you don't see the burn damage because this guy's a little low. I chose to go red first this time because I think I waited for almost the end last time for him. Let's see here, see if we can't get a little bit more. There we go, a little more juice. So now you see Bold Tuscan, you see Colin. We're going to go ahead and try to end this guy and then see if we can't get some more action out of these guys. Let's see. Hopefully we're not at the boss because we're at the boss. Okay, wave 3 out of 4. Good. Good. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and buff everybody up. Bold Tusk, as you see, heal, and they got the small sword. So boom, everybody's buffed up. Great. I'm going to have to use Gormak, but he's probably going to kill all these guys. Close. And so we'll go ahead and use Kylie, and we're going to use Scarlett. And just to show you again. So boom, attack. On the boss, I'm going to go ahead and use Colin. So you're going to see the big burn. And as you can see, everybody's roasting. No big deal. That's just how that rolls. That's how that goes. Pretty simple. I honestly been now doing this research and kind of discovering things with you guys as well as with me. There goes the burn. 30 per. That wasn't too bad. Honestly, it's crazy. I've been discovering that a certain class I think is more unique than the other classes. I think red's not that one. So fire's not the one. Fire's not the unique class, but we will talk about the one I think is the most unique. All right, so the next we're gonna go over blue. Sorry, it's green. That one's got yep. So the ice element, they only had 4 heroes I could find. I went through, looked through it. I think I went through the review. If I'm missing one, sorry, somebody let me know. But we've got Krill, Mauro, Grim, and Sonya. And yes, Igwee's on there, and I guess I got the green buff so they can do whatever. I probably won't even use him. I've got a video about him. But Krill, Mauro, and Grim, and Sonya. And again, these guys are pretty good. I've got all these guys maxed out. So blue for 4-star I think is pretty good. As you can see, the red, I didn't do it as much. I got Grim. Grim was my first 4-star. Grim was my first star. I want to say Bold Tusk was my second. Grim was my first 4-star. I brought him up immediately. Yeah, and he helped me out. That was what got me into, like, I think gold. So yeah. All right. So Krill. Yeah, Krill. Yeah, Krill recovers health for 28%. So 1% less than Bold Tusk. But he adds attack for 30% for 3 turns and defense for 3 turns. So if I had to rate him over Bold Tusk, I personally prefer Krill over Boltus because he has a defense as well as offense, and you're only losing 1%. Are you gaining? I think you're gaining 1% of health. So, you know, um, Krill is probably the better healer out of the two. Um, Mauro recently just leveled him up. Actually, leveled him up before I just got up. Albie. Albie is 70 now on my account. I'll go over that at a later time, probably on the live stream, whatever not, tomorrow. Um, and I don't know if I'm dropping this video tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, but I'll probably drop this video probably next week because I feel like I'm killing y'all videos. All right. So we got Mauro, and he has perfect, oof, rip, rips, ooh, riposte, perfect riposte, riposte. All right. The caster and nearby allies counter 115% damage for 5 turns. Great, great ability. Yes, it's only 1 for the 4-star, but Reflective Shield, if you're missing a tank, Mauro and the purple chick, which I don't know her name, but I got her up on the video right now. Those two are your tanks that you want to put on. And if you get both of them and you max them out, the 4 or the 3 and the 2 slot with a tank in the middle, oh man, it's a tough team to beat. It's a tough team to beat if you don't have what is it? Removing buffs from enemies. I can't think of Dispel. There we go. If you don't have Dispel. All right. Grim, my man. Grim is similar to Gormak. I haven't done the calculations between all 3 of them. There are 3 debuffers of the same caliber. Grim, Gormak, and Tiberius, I think, from Tiberius from Purple. Those 3 are the defensive down. They have pretty much the same ability. If I had to say who's what, which one, pick the one you need the most. They're pretty equal. They're probably going to be number 2 picks for all 3 colors for me. I would go with Krill being number 1 and Grim being number 2. Deals 295 damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. The target and nearby enemies get 34% defense down for 6 turns. So it's a long-lasting special skill. I think Grim looks scariest at all of them. Like I ain't gonna front. If I ran into Gormak or Tiberius and then Grim popped up, I'd run from him first. Grim looks like Skeletor on crack. So yeah. Then we got Sonya. What does Sonya do? Now, if you have Sonya going against Mauro, this is where this Sonya and one of the other characters we'll go over later. They do the same thing. Piercing Strike deals 345 damage to the target. Dispels buffs from all enemies. And it's fast. Sonya's definitely my number 3. So if I had to pick out of the 4, it would go Krill, Grim, Sonya, then Mauro. Just for the simple fact, I mean, Mauro's a great tank and all this stuff like that, but what Krill offers buffs the whole team. You know, don't be wrong, Reflect is awesome, but defense is still there, and he has offense. Grim debuffs the other team, and he offers damage. So the 2 skills I'm always going to give above 1. Mauro only offers the 1 skill, and that's Reflective. Now, it's a pain in the ass to deal with, but you got Sonya, who does the damage really fast, and she's also removing the buff. So let's go ahead and get into it with these guys. And Agui, he does a green shield. I know I didn't go over him. So Agui does Rogue Wave, deals 160 damage to all enemies, and all allies get a 42 defense against nature, which is great for this team because they're all blue, and so they're resistant to nature. That's why I have them on the team. No big secret there. Let's see if we can't get this done, and boom. That was just way too easy. This blue team's going to rip through this red. Hopefully I can get all the specials off. Let's see if I can. So we got Sonya up, and I'll go ahead and show you her. So this guy just goes and dies. So she'll piercing strike clearly because it's a red team, just smoking them. Let's see here. We'll try to get this out the way. There we go. So can I make a diamond? I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. There we go. I saw it. I was like, man, I knew it was there. I just couldn't see it. All right, so good. Now everybody's is up. So we'll go ahead and end this guy, and I think we're gonna go ahead and try to try to go ahead and use the specials on the next level. So I should show you some of those stuff. Let me see. So 3 out of 4. So we got enough for the boss. I think we'll probably eat through the boss. So we got Mauro. Pop him off. Perfect. Somebody's going to kill me for messing that up. Perfect. Rip. Asti. Rip. Or Ripasti. I don't know. I can't mess it up. I'm messing it up. Sorry. Alright, so you see the reflects on Agui, it's on Grim, and it's on Mauro. So clearly, those two got the reflect. I'm going to go ahead and hit Krill. Krill's going to go ahead and buff everybody up, and the defense and the attack is up. And now on the other, I got 3 buffs for Agui and all the other ones. Alright, Grim and them. So we're going to actually go ahead, target this one. I'm going to hit Agui, hit the Rogue Wave to put 4 buffs on my team. So now I have a green shield, a defensive shield, damage up, and I have reflect. You know, and that's probably the difference between red and them. Like red does a debuff down, but blue has the reflect, blue has defensive up, and has attack up, and does the defensive down. So you got a couple cool things going on, and we'll go ahead and use Sonya, and I think this 3 should probably end this fight fairly quickly, and it did. See if we can't get some more blues going. Leave Graham or Sonya. Oh, if they hit any of those guys, they're going to be getting reflected right back. So that ought to be interesting. Let's see here. Let's see if he hits somebody else with the shield. And of course, I have no blues. So combo. All right, there it is, and that's over. Alright, and then of course they all glow at the end. So easy peasy, beautiful cover girl. Anyway, they're gone. Alright, so next we're going to go over who I think is the most unique. And that is the green heroes. I think they're the most unique heroes in the game. I honestly am starting to see a trend in Empires and Puzzles. You guys' favorite color is green because we spend so much money. Yeah, green heroes are the shit, and green heroes do get the love in this game. I think green heroes, honestly, are the most unique. I feel like they at this point, cover everything. With Evelyn getting the debuff, the defensive down for green. I mean, you have everything. Coming up, brand new in this game, if you're free to play, you start getting some green heroes. I would make that my first element color team. So in other words, like you see, I'm running 5 green heroes to showcase their abilities. But if I was brand new to the game and starting all over again, I would invest more into my green heroes. Green heroes seem to get it all, do it all, and have all the love when it comes to Empires and Puzzles. These 4 guys are unique in themselves, and also some of them do the same job, but just in general, they do. They hit hard, they heal and add a shield. They reduce mana. They're gonna reduce damage. They all hit all. You know, it's crazy. So these are the 5 4-star greens that are available at any time. So we've got Melindor. Melindor is your healer. Now he is going to recover health of 42%, but he's also going to dispel all enemies. Number 1, right there off the get-go, Melindor. All right, then we got Cademan. I can't pronounce his name. I'm gonna jack it up. Cademan. Let's go with Cademan. And as you can see, he has Piercing Strike as well. Apparently, his daughter went to the ice side, and he, was like, "I'm staying in the forest, not be a good daddy." Anyway, so Cademan's here. He has Piercing Strike as well. He deals 340 damage to the target and dispels all enemies. Great. So you got another one. He's fast too, just like Sonya. They clearly are related. Cash X, my number 2. Number 2 for the green. Definitely a tank. And the reasons I usually rate the healers first, guys, if you level up your healers, offense will come. Like I promise you, you will have offense eventually. But if your healers are up, your offense will last longer. Healing is probably the biggest defense and the most important thing in this game. And that's switching. I know the meta is shifting, but starting off, coming up, getting through Season 1, going into Season 2, healing is very important. Worry about your unique characters and what can be added to your team after you got your healing down pack. Krill, Boltusk, um, um, Melindor. There's a couple other healers. You get healers, make them priorities starting off in this game. Worry about your offense and your tanks later. I promise you, that's the way to go. Swamp Skin. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah, recovers 45% health to the caster and nearby allies. Kind of like Fire Tusk, except let's see what else he has. The caster and nearby allies get a 94% defense against fire for 3 turns. Get the F out of here. Cat 6 is real, man. I ain't gonna front. This guy was, I want to say this was my 3rd or 4th 4-star right here, and I've had him for a while. And yes, I didn't use him for a long time because I thought he was garbage, but no, he's not garbage. He's the shit. Definitely, Cash X is the man. That is number 2. If I was to say where I place him in the tanks for the 4-star, he's number 1. If you already have a healer, then Melindor gets bumped, and I'd go Kha'Zix if you have him in the. And like for instance, you got Krill and Boltest, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna level him first. Cool, level them up, and then you get Kha'Zix and Melindor. Go with Kha'Zix because that's gonna be your I'm jacking the names up, whatever. Anyway, go with him, put him in your team. He's great. Lil Jon, yeah! And East Side Boys. Hey, let's go over him. I have not really gotten into this character, but I hate him in raids because he hits hard like a truck. Alright, Lil Jon has massive chop. And yes, he chops the crap out of you. Deals 170 damage to all enemies. All enemies get a 58% mana regeneration debuff for 3 turns. And let me tell you something. If he goes off and you're low and you're trying to come back on a team, it's not happening. Lil Jon got you. I promise you, Lil Jon got you. He's going to get you. So Lil Jon is another one of those guys that, oh man, like I don't like to see, but look how unique he is. He's got the mana debuff. And green has mana debuff. So, you know, why does green have mana debuff? Why do they have dispel? Why do they have heal? Why do they have the shields up? It's somebody like they're like the cross between I think everybody. All right, so next is my favorite name in the game, and this is Skittle Skull. That's a cool name. I ain't gonna front. A bag of Skittles with some skull on the side. Skittle Skull. Anyway, Creeping Vines. Creeping Vines deals 180% damage to all enemies. All enemies get a 32 attack debuff for 6 turns. The Skittle Skull, Little John, you know, those two, whap, whap. I personally wouldn't roll them together, but I don't like either one of these guys on the team because they, well, like maxed out, like fully leveled up, they hit pretty hard. Skittle Skull is annoying. I've seen him tank, and I've also seen him in the 4 and 5 spot. Personally, I like him in the 4 and 5 spot. Little John, I've seen in the 4 and 5 spot. Again, guys, green heroes specifically, I believe are the most unique heroes in this game right now. I've been noticing a pattern. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. It's my biased opinion. If you happen to get green heroes, I probably would focus again them as your first elemental team because of how unique they are. And usually green heroes can do a little bit more for your teams when you start blending colors. When you start blending the elements, I guess I should say. Nature heroes seem to be, and I mean, it's clear and evident from this and then some of the stuff else they do. Gregarian's got crit. Evelyn's got green defensive down and hits 3, and I think she dispels. Like, what? You know, the chain links for them. Healing, and then I think the attack buff for Gregarian, so you're good there. Some of the 5 stars are kind of fall off in green, but overall, even the Atlantis heroes, okay, prime example, Mother North, Buddy, those are both green, right? Mother North is, some people are saying, is one of the best players in the game. Albie, one of the top 5 players in the game, or top heroes in the game. I say players. Sorry, top heroes in the game. You've got, you know, the sharpshooters in the 5. It's just very unique group of heroes, and start watching out for the green heroes. Let's Knights of Avalon and even the Pyrovit coming up. The 2 chicks in there, they're crazy green heroes. I don't like either one of those chicks. I can't think of their names off the top, but you know what I'm saying. So something to look out for. Green gets a lot of love. So if you're blessed to get some green heroes, take advantage. And let's see if we can get these guys going off. All right, so I think I might be able to. Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, it worked out. It still made a diamond. Okay, yeah, it did. It did. It did. It did. All right, and I think we'll be able to. Let's see. All right. So we've got Melandor up. We've got Keshix up. I'm gonna go ahead and put them up for the red buff. So both these guys are healed up now. I'm gonna go ahead and kill him. Why not? Boom. All right. Get that up. Get that up. Don't have anything going anywhere anytime soon. Let's see here. All right, let's see. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use Little John because I've absolutely never used his passive before. As you can see, he's got the mana down, and he knocked the crap out of him. And we'll go ahead and use Skittle Skull. Why not? That wasn't a great look of it, but we'll do it again. I'm sure we'll get another chance to do it again. Let's see if we can't get some more of these group. Let's see if we can get this green grouped up. I want to see what else comes up here. I think there it is. That's what I was looking for. Let me see if I can get the 4. Ah, there we go. Another diamond. So cool. And let's see if we can't get these Little John and Skittle Skull up. All right, cool. So now everybody's up, and we're looking pretty good. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and heal. And as you can see, he would have debuffed them. I'm actually going to use these two guys together. So we're going to do that and that. Man, it killed him before it actually got off good. But cool. I guess I should have used them on a full wave. Whatever. So we'll try it again. I'll go ahead and buff up. Why not? Alright. There's that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. And we got the 4 right there in a row. There we go. Get that blue out of the way. Yeah, there it is. That's what I needed right there. Got that green. And everybody's up. And for the end, I'll actually be able to use Skittle Skull and use Little John so you can kind of see how nice they are together. And of course, I didn't hit anybody. I didn't kill anybody. We are going red against green, so that's why we're probably not having as much luck with killing these guys as fast, like one shot, because green actually is weak against red, but I thought I'd showcase. Okay, cool. So now we got 4. This will actually be a good show right here. Let's go ahead and heal up. Looks like I took some damage. Get everybody buffed up there. Alright, so Skittle Skulls go first. As you can see, boom. Everybody's debuffed. Little John, bam. Everybody's hurt. Everybody got hurt. I don't know why he didn't die, but cool. He didn't die. That's cool. And I'm probably going to end up not killing him with those. Need some more, gotta get some more green tiles in here. Oh, no, he died. Alright, that worked. Ooh, this could be rough. Don't have anything set up. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and use Piercing Strike. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. There we go. And there we go. Boom. I think I am going to make this 2-part video. I don't have the purples lined up or the yellows lined up yet. But we'll get right back to it when I get finished doing this one. And as you can see, we got the boss done. Oh, we're going to die. We're going to die. I just looked up and everybody was dead, just about. Alright, boom, heal up. Cool. Let's see what Skittle Skull and Little John can do to take care of these guys. And they did. They took care of them. Sweet. Now, Little John and Skittle Skull are slow heroes. I definitely put them last. Out of the 3, it'd be Melandor, it'd be Keshix, it'd probably be Cayman or Camden, whatever his name is. I would go Little John, then Skittle Skull. If you got Little John first, I feel like you'll have other heroes to do what Skittle Skull does. But guys, that is. Hey, let's open this chest. You guys are still here. Let's see what we get. I've been doing pretty good. I got 3 gold coins from chests recently. Kind of crazy, but hey, I'll take it. Guys, I'm out. Peace.